see the clearest picture. I can step out of the loop, think out of the box. Step into your socks, you choose the doors and I'll pick the locks. Quick to take the orders and shift the stock. And still wow the audience in the spot. And I'm painting the picture dot to dot.
Skittles, welcome sir.
Yeah, bro.
So let's take it back, man. Like I always say, let's talk about your past and where you grow up with, and you know, talk about a bit about the music that you grew up with and influenced you to where you are today.
I grew up in Manchester, obviously. My dad was a DJ, around more Motown-y type, soul-y type stuff, I suppose. I'm not really into hip hop that much. I don't really know that much about it. Everyone that has this misconception. I obviously know everything about hip hop, and I was down with that. But I wasn't really into that much. I don't really know that much about it. Just ended up coming into it. You know what I mean? I'm a writer at heart, I suppose. Innit? I write stuff down and that, innit? And then the way I convey it, people just take it as hip hop, innit? But if you take the words off the music, to me, a lot of the music isn't hip hop at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's more of the poetry sort of side, the lyrical sort of side that you're aiming for, rather than the musical hip hop.
Yeah, the beats always came as just a thing to put the bars down on, really. Do you know what I mean?
The room where I used to sleep with 20 odd speaker. Next day room would be 20 man deep all around the computer. I don't mean FIFA.
So let's talk a bit about the day. Was it the break that BAFTA nominated?
Yeah, the video of it. Oh yeah, it was a long time ago now. It was just a mad thing, really. It was just a 60-minute short award for. I don't even know what it was for. I think it was just for the short movie award. But ours was literally just a clip of a music video from Since Grime, from the first album.
Yeah.
And yeah, we liked it, man. It was with Ed Lilly. Ed Lilly's an amazing, video director. He's doing sick things now. I think it was down to him, really. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, I hope the tune had a bit of impact in it as well. Yeah,
of course. Yeah,
man.
So did that lead you on from? Did that give you like the taste of what you really wanted to do, or was you really?
I think for the videos and that, Lily, has always been a big inspiration and made me, take that side into consideration a lot more. Because obviously, me, I just make music, and video is not something that it's not that I try to do every day. But we can do it, and it's part of the business. So we find ourselves doing it, and yeah, it's good, man.
So talk about a bit about Since Grime, the track itself. Was that not a diss, but was that like saying that you moved on from grime now, or what was your actual aim from?
I suppose it's like the hip hop thing you were saying, where then I was just labelled as a grime guy, but everything I'd done was very 140, so I can understand where that come from. I did other bits as well, but it's getting stuck in that trap of making things that are stuck to a tempo rather than a genre or to a style or to your taste. And yeah, it was sort of, it was more so, it wasn't Motown, you know what I mean, but it was from that, I think it was sampled from something what my dad would play, do you know what I mean? And it was just sort of saying, yeah, you know what I mean, I'm more into Motown. If I had it my way, I'd just go and play Motown and do that all the time. And now with the lives that we're putting together now, that's exactly what we're about to go and do as well, do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Out for the banger and anguish, speaking a mastered language. Man went school with a corned beef sandwich. Are you tuning into my bandwidth? Kids, I would ride down the alley to Bacardi on the Valley Max.
So let's talk about them as if it's live.
As if that's live.
Yeah.
I suppose that was a tune made a big difference from when Mark one from Virus wanted to put it on the mixtape and that.
Big up
got
Virus.
a lot of exposure, yeah man, big up Virus all day, man. Brothers, man. But again, man, it's just a good thing what got us a lot of exposure, and a lot of people found out who it was, and yeah man, it's good.
Carried you around Europe.
Definitely big them up fully for that, forever, you know what I mean? Them and Broken English is just the two roots of Manchester, do you know what I mean? You're both, they're the only two people in the scene who probably took it serious and gone around and done the thing properly, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I'm proud to have been part of both of their things, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, enough respect, both, man, enough respect. So let's talk a bit about like when you said there was a bit of a misconception about the title name as well, where it's called.
It just Mark, man, I don't know, he just got ahead of himself. He's like, yeah, I put that tune on a mixtape. So
did he know the title of the song already though, or just?
Well, my album wasn't out yet, was it? I don't think at the time, so he hadn't probably ever seen it on it wasn't released on it, so he probably never seen it written down. He never heard the tune, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd obviously told him, but yeah, just
I was buzzing off another life there with JSD. There, I like the banter between you both as well.
Yeah, man.
So talk a bit about the process of that, the production of that. Was that something that you both sat down and discussed?
Yeah, that was just like the way you picture it growing up. You know, you picture when you see artists talking about making tunes together, you picture them in the studio. And a lot of the time, that's not the way it is. You know, everyone's sending parts over the internet, and you're really meeting the people you're working with a lot of the time. But that was, you know, proper roots from where we came from. We grew up making music around each other, and yeah, we was just probably getting
slander against.
We just probably chilling one day, yeah, in the gaff, and that was just something that we made up, man. Yeah, it was proper.
So let's bring it back right to the present now. Let's talk about your current album now.
It's sick. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Because even the last one, it's not something that I'm super proud of, but I know it done. I'm just happy that it did what it did for me, and I've come on. Do you know what I mean? But this one I like, man. And there's bits on it where I'm just like, even now I play it, it's sick. I like that. Sick. Yeah, man.
Tell us a bit about that album. How many tracks on the album? 15 tracks on the album.
Yeah, I think it was 15. A couple of them are just like joke things. What I've done with George and Bricktop sings an amazing piece about Peggy Mitchell on there. I just think people are like, yeah, man. Yeah, and then it's just a big mix of all different genres. Like I say, just getting away from that tempo restriction, and I just go into the studio now and either pick up an instrument and play something that I like, and then it'll be that tempo. Yeah, I'll play anything. No, I'll try to start a tune differently every time. So if I play the guitar one day and play it, and I'm not the most amazing guitar, but if I can play the guitar, I can strum a chord, and if that chord sounds nice, then I record that chord, and I can put that chord wherever I want, you know what I mean? And I can pick and play as I go. But then every time I try to start it differently and from somewhere else, and if I sample something, and I want it to be that thing, then I'll probably leave it that tempo, and it doesn't make a difference to me, because like I said, I'm just a writer, so I'm just going to write to what I'm hearing, so it doesn't really make a difference. And I think that's what this album sort of shows, is that you can just go about and just make what you feel comfortable with, because it's not like you've never heard a classical piece of music that you think, oh, I'm feeling this, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Like, it's just opening you up to say, you know what, I like that music, and I like that music as well, and I like that music, because I'm sick of going to nights and just hearing the same music all night.
I see the clearest picture, I can step out of the loop, think out of the box, step into your socks, use the doors and I'll pick the locks, quick to take the orders and shift the stock, and still wow the audience in the spot.
Talk a bit about the producers that you've been working with recently as well, if you can.
Obviously Dub Physics and Chimpo, obviously the main guys are around here at the minute, just doing it. Don't really need to go much further than that, do we, with the stay. I make so much stuff that as soon as I've got anything to write or to say, I've got something to say on. I've already got a bag of things there what I've had for years, what'll make me feel something, but I just can't get the bars out. But I know once I write it, I've normally got it there, so it's hard to, even when I get someone's beat and I'm writing to it, when the bar's that good, I think I'm not putting out their beat. Do you know what I mean? More than that. But some, you know, unless it's a big thing, and then, you know, well, sometimes you gotta let them go, ain't you? So.
Yeah, true.
But then I find it working the other way around now, where I've got bigger producers. The names I won't say because I'm not finished them. I'm not definitely sealed. But I'm getting bits, and I'm thinking, oh, it's a good thing to do.
Being recognised within the game.
Yeah. Getting them. I can't remember where I was gonna go with that then, but yeah. So getting beats off them guys, and then. Taking bars off my own tunes, what are on my beats, you know, because it's a bigger thing. Where I'm thinking, oh, I'll scrap my beat and I'll give them that bar, because it'll be better off for me, and I'm not going to put my tune out, because my album does come out, it's going to be a while anyway, so I find myself thinking, oh, I'll give them that and maybe come up with some more, because I've got another album's worth of stuff there already, do you know what I mean? From when that one come out, even though I'm saying I'm proud of it, I've got a bag of stuff there where I'm just dying to go, but check this, and you think that's sick, yeah? Watch this, and I just know it's there now, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I know as time goes on, I'm losing my credibility, do you know what I mean? I just want people to see now, or then
even... Why say that?
Because if I make a tune now, and then 6 months down the line, some other guy puts a tune out what's sort of on that thing, and then my tune comes out a year later, a year and a half after I've made it, which is the way it happens, like that album that I've just put out. Some of them tunes are 3 years old, but you ain't never heard them, because we keep them locked down and build up a good collection of good tunes. But I'd like to just write a song and say something what happened yesterday, and you to hear it tomorrow. That's when it's gonna mean the most, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Makes it fresh as well.
Yeah, but that's a process obviously at our level that we struggle to get that speed.
Is that the distribution sort of side of things?
I'm not blaming them on camera, but yeah.
You can scrap that one.
See the clearest picture.
Working with Dub Physics, like you said, and working with Chimpo. What about tour dates? And you still working?
Yeah, that's it. It was just the dates are coming in now. The live thing has just gone absolutely nuts. Because the studio thing is one thing, like I say, playing the instruments and that now. And now we're a band that does they're just inspirational. You know what I mean? They're just young and just in it, and they're just.
But the album launch, that same band that was at the
Yeah,
album launch,
that's them, man. And they just bring the tunes to life, do you know what I mean? Because obviously some of them weren't played that way in the first place. Some of them I know, like Infamy, a lot of people don't know, was just played live as a live band, you know what I mean? A lot of people will just say, oh, that's a hip hop drum loop with a guitar loop sampled off that tune. And it's not, you know what I mean? It's all live, everything's played in live. And that's what a lot of the new stuff's like, what I want everyone to hear, you see what I'm saying? But then to hear the ones what aren't, just come to life, played by them, like, it's just nuts. And I think that's why when you come to the live gigs expecting to hear the tunes off the album, you just get so much more.
Yeah, true.
That's why now we're getting bookings all over the gaff. We're gonna go off this summer, and we're gonna try and sort the tour thing out, like we're saying. But we've got a couple of dates in and about Europe, and we're just trying to fill in the gaps to try and make it so we don't have to come home in between. So yeah, but hopefully that'll come through for us. But yeah, we've got a good few things out in the UK as well, in Manchester and that.
Well, Elek Tronique have always got your back there. So
yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, man. Big up.
Yo, let me break this down. Growing up, I developed the greatest sound. With a pen for the venom, I help shape this town. This dysfunctional, multicultural, racist town. Let me break this down. Growing up, where we grew up, your face is frown. Get dragged up, drugged up, found face down in the ground. I'm talking doors broke down for £10 a pound. Let me break this. I'm the uncrowned king of this underground finger. Don't mean no Manchester town thing. I'm talking global. Watch the effect of a snowball.